I have opened up the chisels. Now, ideally you typically use chisels for wood. However, I'm not going to be using them for wood in this instance. I have a ceiling that I need to replace, so I'm going to kind of use these to score along the corners of the ceiling, so that way it makes it a little bit easier to remove. Now this set actually comes with the three that are here. This is going to be a hardened and tempered carbon steel up on the actual tips here. The handles are impact resistant, so that way when you hit it with the hammer, you're not going to damage your chisel. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to do with these chisels here. Alrighty, so as you guys can see, there's my big old gnarly hole in my ceiling right there. I had a small leak, and I was getting ready to rip out the part of the ceiling that needed to be repaired, but I'm going to go ahead and actually remove the whole ceiling and just replace the whole skylight and everything around it. But what I'm going to do is show you with the chisel here what I'm going to do. Be careful, they're pretty sharp. Actually right out of the package. Alright. So you just take your chisel, line it where you want it to go, and score. So I scored along here with luck. I should be able to just break this with a straight line. Excuse me 1 second. Okay. Now. I'm not sure how well you guys can see, but now I've got a nice straight edge there, minus the now mess. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Yeah. So it's a nice straight edge along there now. So that way when I go to put the new ceiling in, it'll be easier to just line it up and then put in my border Be on my merry way. Anyway, you can find these over at Stanley. They're a very great item to have. Even better so if you're into woodworking. I unfortunately didn't have any woodworking items to do with these just yet, or projects rather. But again, mainly used for wood. You can use them for drywall like I did there. Comes in handy if you don't have a sawzall, so that way you can actually get a nice straight edge. Hey guys, I'm back. I know before I said I didn't have a piece of wood or anything that I could really work on to show you guys what the chisel can really do. I did find a piece, however, so I'm going to go ahead and show you basically how the chisel's really supposed to work. So say if you need to notch out something for like a latch on a door, this would be how you could do that. Now that I've got what I want and practically the depth of where I want to go, you're going to want to go with the grain of the wood, so that way you can get the pieces of wood out that you don't want. Now typically you would clamp this to a table. I don't have a table to clamp this to at the moment, so I'm going to use the trusty knee and wish for the best. So you guys get pretty much the point on how to do this. It's relatively really easy. I do want to warn you guys though, be very careful with your chisels. They are extremely sharp. So you guys pretty much get the gist. Really easy to use, simple, gets the job done. So say if I needed a door to latch into that, I can then put the plate over it. It's all set.